right, welcome back. Let's do our calls of the day. Caterpillar, which you own, Bill Baruch, new all-time high today. It's one of those stocks we've been talking about in the group of large cap stocks that have been hitting new highs. This is the NVIDIA of earth-moving equipment, obviously.
Yep.
What's your take?
Well, earth-moving equipment goes into mines. We're seeing the move in copper. I mean, this is a great tailwind to Caterpillar, tremendous exposure there. I mean, one of my stories, one of my themes for increasing Caterpillar over the last couple of months as well was I do believe the Inflation Reduction Act and the money that's tied to it is not going to really trickle out until the middle part of this year, and I think that's going to be another tailwind for Caterpillar.
Okay. I was only kidding about the NVIDIA comment, just for anybody thinking I was serious. You never know. Never know. IBM, price target raised to 220 from 200 B of A. Jenny, you own that.
Right. So I think two things here. One, we're seeing a real narrative change at IBM, whereas for so long it was like sleepy, black box, no one knew what was going on, nothing happening there. And we've really seen the shift towards the AI conversation. But really, my investment thesis has always been based on big data, cloud, scale. What I think is interesting about this upgrade is it's not an increase in earnings. It's just the analysts giving them like one multiple point, taking it from a 17 times multiple to an 18 times. I think expanding the multiple on IBM is fair. I think 220 sounds good to me. Okay,
Bill Baruch, you sold RTX in November. That stock got upgraded today to overweight from equal at Wells Fargo. Price target goes to 120 from $100. Over 2 years, we think that stock could hit 160, they say.
Yeah, it had fallen out really hard. July, and then again, it got tanked with bad earnings. I mean, it had the engine defect, and with what's been going on with Boeing and just kind of following that stock forever, going back to then, I wanted to get out of it. I actually used the money to buy more Caterpillar and rotate within the industrial space then. But I mean, it's definitely on my radar coming out of this now, and it's a stock that I've loved for many years. I think if they could put that news and the bad news behind them, which they have, then there is definitely some upside, and $100 at least should be reachable here.
All right, what about Chubb, Brenda, which you used to own? Say you sold it a little too early. All-time high yesterday, back to 93. Price target gets raised to 275 at Citi. Did get downgraded though. So what's your take?
Yeah, so we sold this in June of last year. We replaced it with Autodesk, which arguably has done okay as well. But if we look at all of the insurance companies out there, you know, they've really benefited from a year where they've been able to raise premiums in many cases pretty substantially. And that has obviously contributed to a lot of growth. I just don't think that's repeatable going forward. So I agree that probably taking some off here for anybody who owns it would make sense.
Also maybe taking off some Nick Chubb. I don't even know if he's going to start the season.
I don't even know who that is.
He had a second surgery in November, and now they're pulling more running backs onto the team.
Okay.
So a little concern in Cleveland.
A lot of running back movement in free agency, too.
That's right. Back to you, Judge.
All right, thank you very much.